Hello everybody and welcome back to On Point HQ, and a project not many people ever envisaged I'd be featuring on my channel. What am I talking about? Landsknechts. Bright colours and cod pieces, as people on the Plastic Crack podcast are so very fond of reminding me. So how did this start? Back in January we had Big Rich Clark on from Two Fat Lardies. We had him on the Plastic Crap podcast, and during that night he was painting Landsknechts and talking us through why he was painting Landsknechts, and he was talking about theory about pike blocks and the painting, etc. And prior to that, last year, Leon from Leon T66 Wargaming, he completed a massive Landsknecht army, hugely impressive Landsknecht army. I was taken by it. I just thought it was so impressive. But at the time, I never thought it would be something I'd ever paint. I struggle with bright colours. I don't like painting Napoleonics. I don't like painting anything really bright. So I've ended up painting Landsknechts, because that's the natural progression from painting dull colours to painting bright colours. So the day after the podcast, I bought this. Now this is the pike, so like a pikeman box from Warlord Games. Now I didn't think I was going to finish it. I thought I'd paint 4, maybe 5 figures, get bored and go back to bolt action. But no. I completed the whole box, and then I bought this. Now this is the Landsknecht starter box. So I'm all in on this. I'm determined to finish this, but I'm under no illusions, as this photograph will show. There is a fair amount of plastic in this box, so I know I've got months and months of painting bright colours and cod pieces in front of me. So what I thought I'd do in this video, something a bit different, and just show you some bright colours on the channel for a change. So let's have a look. So the first sort of thing that I completed was the pike block. So here are this is a stand of 4 pikemen. As you can see, they're quite bright, which is not something I ever thought I'd be painting. So the pike blocks are all 6 blocks of 4 men on each base, so 24, and I've got 5 of these to paint, 5 pike blocks to paint. So this is the command base. As you can see, we've got a couple of armoured dudes there. We've got a musician with a drum, and another pikeman, and a nice flag. I'm even putting flags on my bases. I know, what gives, Steve? What gives? Bright colours and flags. So here's another one. It's just so alien to me. This is going to really surprise people. I've actually painted this amount of Landsknechts as I have, and there's something really strange about it. They're quite therapeutic to paint, because I've had to change my painting style completely for these guys. With bolt action, I block paint, wash, and then highlight. You can't do it with these. These are all individually. Well, I batch paint in 4s and 6s, but I put the colours on, and then I do individual inking and then or washing, and then individual highlights. So they're quite time consuming, but I'm really made up with the way they look. So what I've finished so far is this. So I'll show you the pike block first, and I'll put some pictures up at the end of the video also, so you can see them in formation. The army is going to be made up of pike blocks, missile troops, so crossbows and arquebusiers, and also 2 units of Zweihanders, so massive, great big 2-handed swords, really good for bringing pain and misery to your opponents on the battlefields of the Italian wars. So there you go, more colours. Some fantastic facial hair on show on these guys as well, but I'm more impressed with the colours that I finished. So they were finished first. I was the pike block, and then I thought, well, I can start on the starter box now. So I painted up a unit of handgunners, or arquebusiers. I think that's how you pronounce it. It isn't into focus. There we go. But again, bright colours, really bright colours. So definitely not me, but it's been a really good way of challenging myself. I think I was in a bit of a painting comfort zone with bolt action, and I really wanted to do something that was going to challenge me, challenge my painting style. And there's no way I was going to go back to painting French Napoleonics. No matter how much Ken badgers me into finishing that that battalion of French line infantry, it's not happening, Ken. Sorry, mate, it's just not happening. I'm not selling them either. And here's the last base. So as you can see, a radical departure from my usual painting fare. But like I say, really enjoyable to paint. So what all I've completed so far is the pike block and the Zweihanders. So here we have some that I'm currently painting 6 Zweihanders at the moment. So as you can see, this demonstrates how I paint them. So I'll go through and I put on the individual colours, and what I try and do is break them up as much as I can. So I'm using the same colours, but distributed evenly across all the figures. As you can see, he's quite bare. He's had nothing. I love the pose on that guy. He looks badass. I mean, the Landsknechts were badass at the best of times, but yeah, he looks particularly Landsknecht-y. So that's my current project, and I've got no idea when it's going to be finished. It's one of those ones I'm going to work on in between different bolt action projects. But I thought it'd be interesting to bring a bit of colour to the channel. But saying that, I'm really impressed with sort of the dedication I'm showing, because I don't normally paint things like this. I really don't. So I'm really looking forward to getting it painted. So over the finished project, or if I paint everything that I've got from that first box on the starter box, it's going to be 2 units of missile troops, 2 units of Zweihanders, 5 pike blocks, a sort of really odd looking hand cannon type thing, and a command base, and then I'm going to take it from there. I just hope I can get it all done before the end of this year. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed something a little bit different on the channel. Seems a bit strange to me, something that's not actually bolt action related, but a refreshing change nonetheless. If you've got any comments or questions about gaming or Landsknechts, or why I decided to take up this this challenge, just leave in the comments section below, and I'll certainly respond to all comments and questions. But as always, thanks for watching. Do take care. May your dice roll well, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So bye bye for now.